Kool TV proudly presents Raceland Rams basketball live on the Kool Hits Sports Network. Now let's head courtside to the Palace for countdown to tip-off for exciting Raceland Rams basketball action on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good afternoon from the Palace on the campus of Raceland Worthington High School. Welcome into Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV. Happy New Year, everyone, as we have a New Year's Eve midday matinee between Raceland and Boyd County. This is a rematch of a game that happened just before Christmas down in Montgomery County in the Gateway Classic. Boyd County held on to a 61-58 victory in that one. That put them in the midst of a three-game winning streak. Raceland lost last time out in the championship of the Ohio River Classic, their home tournament here to Pikeville, falling in that game 45-37. Head coach Kim Groves, in her first season at the helm of the visiting Boyd County Lions, rolls in with a record of 7-4 on the season, led by her daughter and seventh grader Colin Groves, averaging 14.3 a game. They've got 4 of their 5 starters averaging in double figures. The other one is just over 5 a game, and then a couple of pieces that'll roll off the bench. For the Raceland Rams, it's Nim Maynard who drives the controls for this Raceland Rams team. But Brooklyn Campbell has been coming on very strong as of late, and Allison Rigsby starting to find her footing as well on the basketball court. Emma Broughton has stepped into a starting role after a really good last couple of weeks of basketball. Can this team find a way to get a win over this Boyd County team here on their home court this afternoon? We'll take a break. We come back. We'll set the scene. We'll get our keys to the game, meet our starting lineups, and get you ready for tip-off. Final game of the 2024 calendar year. Raceland and Boyd County when we continue after this on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at the Palace on Countdown to Tip-Off from the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here. Final game of the 2024 calendar year, Raceland and Boyd County. As we take a look at the Boyd County Lions, head coach Kim Groves taking over in her first head coaching position. They've won 3 consecutive, knocking off Raceland in the consolation bracket down in Montgomery County, 61-58. They went to Somerset and played a pair of games there against Tates Creek and Boyle County. 49-42 winners against Tates Creek, 65-50, no problems over Boyle County last time out. Colin Groves, 25 points. Jada Ray dropped in 17. Bella Opel with 14 in the winning effort. In that 61-58 win over the Rams, Groves was 17. Opel had 16. Mila Hamilton with 15. Only 19 rebounds to speak of in that winning effort, though, and they did a really good job of limiting what Nim Maynard was able to do that evening. I think she was held to only 4 points in that ball game, wondering – I did not get to see that game or talk to anyone about it, wondering if she ran into foul trouble early. That really slowed her down. Looking at this Boyd County team, 41.8% from the field, 33% from long range. They've hit 66 total three-pointers. Struggling from the free throw line, though, 57.4%, 124 out of 216. Averaging right at 23 rebounds a game. Leading the way there, Sophia Stevens at 6.2, Bella Opel at 4. Looking at the Raceland Rams, last time out they fell in the championship game of the Ohio River Classic here at the Palace against Pikeville, 45-37. Nim Maynard with 15 points. She struggled from long range, though, 1 of 7. Allison Rigsby had 10 points and 7 rebounds. Brooklyn Campbell finished with 9 points and 9 rebounds. Rams really struggled from downtown, though, and you wonder if, again, that was the third game in 3 days. That kind of simulates what you see when you get into postseason play, but 2 of 18 from downtown Tripletown. They were 64%, almost 65% from the free throw line, 31% from the field. Going back to that game before Christmas against Boyd County, Brooklyn Campbell paced the Rams, had 17 points and 9 rebounds. Allison Rigsby put in 10 points and had 10 rebounds. Emma Broughton finished with 12 points. She went 4 of 8 from long range, all of her points coming from long range. Nim Maynard again held only 4 points in that ball game. She was 1 of 3, hit 2 free throws in the losing effort. On the season, she's averaging 20-plus a game, 20.2 to be exact. She's not netted 27 three-pointers and is really efficient from the free throw line. On the season, 72.5%. That leads the way of all of the starters on the team. The Rams as a team, 65% from the charity stripe. From downtown, 23%. That's one of the kind of the bugaboos that's got this team in trouble at times, is just too many threes at inopportune times. That's gotten them into some trouble. But a good opportunity here today to even things up with this Boyd County team here on their home court. We'll step out for a break. We come back, we'll get our keys to the game and get you ready for starting lineups. Boyd County and Raceland in a midday matinee to close out 2024. Our coverage continues after this on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. Better pizza, better ingredients. That's Papa John's, located in Grayson Flatwoods and Louisa. As, of course, you need pizza tonight. It's New Year's, so, of course, when you make that pizza delivery call, give the great folks at Papa John's a phone call. Keys to the game here this afternoon for Boyd County. they've got to take care of the basketball and get on the glass. I think that's one of the things. If Raceland can get things rolling and can get on the glass like they've been able to do this year, it puts them in a sizable advantage. They've got to find a way to keep Nim Maynard involved. Of course, averaging 20 points, only held to 4 points the last time these two teams hooked up. Raceland looking for their first win over Boyd County since 2007. On the other side of things for Boyd County, you've got to be balanced in your attack, and again, you have to find a way to get at least 3 players in double figures. Most nights in a high school game, 3 players in double figures get you a victory. Here this afternoon, it'll take at least that to be able to get out of the Palace with the win. Let's take a look at our officials for this afternoon's game. They're brought to you part by Tri-State Ophthalmology for LASIK eye care, LASIK eye surgery, and expert eye care. See the great folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. Dwayne Farrell, Jerome Foley, and Jordan Job, the 3 assigned to this afternoon's game. One final break. We'll take it. We'll return with our starting lineups when we continue after this on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mullen Boulevard in Grayson.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table as we get you set for Raceland and Boyd County here to close out the 2024 calendar year. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start first with the visitors on the scoreboard. The Boyd County Lions, 7-4 on the season under head coach Kim Groves. It'll look like this: Zoe Smith and Bella Opel. Jada Ray, the 3 in the backcourt. In the front court, Colin Groves and Sophia Stevens. Groves leading the way on the season, 14.3 points a game. Sophia Stevens at 13.1. Jada Ray at 16.4, but she's only played in 8 of the 11 games. That's the reason her numbers are a little bit, or her numbers are lower than where I put the leaders. The other 2 have started all 11. Bella Opel at 10.4. That's the 4 double-digit scores. Zoe Smith at 5.4. Mila Hamilton will work off the bench at 3.4. And then it really falls off after that as the next player is Alexia Ramey at 1.6. Now for Marty Thomas's Raceland Rams, who roll into a record of 6-4. For the typical starters, one new one in the lineup, Emma Broughton and Lexi Boggs up top. Nim Maynard will round things out. She'll be between a point guard and a shooting guard. In the front court, Brooklyn Campbell at the forward. Allison Rigsby will be in the middle. Again, Broughton, Boggs, Maynard, Rigsby, and Campbell, the starting 5 for the Raceland Rams. Only 2 players in double figures for the Rams. Nim Maynard at 20. She took over the girls' scoring record back before Christmas. Now she's eyeing the score record held by Kirk Pence. Allison Rigsby has nosed above 10 a game. Emma Broughton closing in quickly as one of the 2 seniors on this team. Her and Lexi Boggs, she's at 8 points. Brooklyn Campbell at 7.9. And then Campbell nearly averaging a double-double. She's over 9 rebounds per contest as well. And let's see if we're going to make sure we're going to do a starting or a national anthem before we step out for the break.
Welcome to Raceland High School for today's matchup, the Boyd County Lady Lions and your Raceland Lady Rams. If everybody...
And we will. We'll step out for a break. Starting lineups will return after this on Kool TV. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Discover the convenience of Clark's Pump and Shop, your go-to local pit stop. Clark's proudly serves your neighborhood with new locations popping up just around the corner. Swing by today and indulge in a selection of your favorite snacks and drinks. We're committed to elevate your on-the-go taste experience. Clark's Pump and Shop is your premier destination for all things convenience and satisfaction. Stop by today at a Clark's Pump and Shop near you. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back here at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, James Carr, happy to have you along with us here on this midday matinee at the Palace as Raceland and Boyd County get ready to square things off to close out the 2024 calendar year. Raceland trying to snap the losing streak and not let it get to 2 after falling to Pikeville in the championship game of the Ohio River Classic. Boyd County trying to make it 4 in a row as, again, Boyd County starters Zoe Smith, Bella Opel, Jada Ray in the front court, backcourt, Colin Groves and Sophia Stevens. Lights out here in the Palace as Rams starters being announced. We'll take a look at those once again. In the backcourt, Emma Broughton, the senior, and Lexi Boggs, the senior, up top. They'll be joined there by Nim Maynard. Down low, Brooklyn Campbell in the center, the sophomore Allison Rigsby. Broughton, Boggs, Maynard, Rigsby, and Campbell. Starting 5 from Artie Thomas's 6-4 Raceland Rams. This afternoon's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By Pure Point Auto in Greena, from oil changes to multi-point inspections to full engine swaps, Pure Point Auto can do it all. They also mount and balance tires and cut and program keys. Pure Point Auto, 2109 National Road in Greena. By the Grayson Funeral Home, 6049 McCory Road in Grayson, family owned and operated. Their large, spacious facility seats 300 in the chapel and has over 2 acres of parking. For more information, visit GraysonFH.com. That's Grayson Funeral Home. By Jason Greer, attorney at law, happy to sponsor today's game. For estate planning and personal injury, see Jason Greer, attorney at law, 113 North Port Street in Grayson. GreerAttorney.com. And by the Sparks Funeral Home, 203 West Main Street in Grayson, caring for our community, located and owned and operated by the Sparks Funeral Home. My crew this afternoon, Trey and Felicia Collier, happy to have everyone along with us. Happy New Year. It's your first time with us here on the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. We'll alert you straight to your mobile device each time we put out new material. Rigsby and Stevens, center court. As Mr. Dwayne Farrell steps in, puts it in the air. Rams controlling the backcourt. Here we go. Brooklyn Campbell races it ahead off the Lexi Boggs. She'll stop, 15-footer on the baseline. In and out, no. Emma Broughton comes in with an offensive rebound. Rigsby will step out and launch the triple. That one's short. First time in the front court. Groves works it off to the left side. Spot up 3 for Ray is off the mark. No good. Stevens dives on it. She's tied up. She can't go anywhere, and he'll jump in and finally do the tie-up for the jump ball. It'll stay with Boyd County. You could kind of see her there from the floor. She was like, what do you want me to do? I can't get up. If she gets up, it's a travel. She was double-teamed. So she did the smart thing, just sit there on the floor. Here's Groves, catch and shoot three from the wing. Left side is good. And Colin Groves buries the first points of the ball game. It's a three-pointer. And Boyd County leads at 3-0 as they jump into a full-court press. Boggs works it across the midcourt stripe. Trailing there is Broughton. She looks at a double team, gives it away to Broughton out top. Broughton curling off the left side, cut off at the top. Now to Brooklyn Campbell. Boggs takes it off to Rigsby, nearly turned over. Rigsby has that one raked away as it's taken away out top by Zoe Smith, and then Broughton steals it right back. Out ahead to Rigsby, who puts it up and off the glass for two. Nice find there by Emma Broughton after the pick to pocket at the midcourt stripe. Opel gets loose, goes wide open to the basket, and finishes with ease. 5-2 Boyd County. She got a nice screen off that left wing and was able to roll to the basket without any trouble whatsoever. Boggs has it raked out of her hands right in front of our broadcast booth there by Jada Ray. 6:19 on a fast and furious first quarter of play thus far. 5-2 Lions in front. Broughton going down underneath for Rigsby. Nearly lost it out of bounds. Taps it back into Campbell, though. So bring it off to Broughton, who will reset. Kicks it out to Boggs. Straightaway three. Top of the keys on the way. No. Rebound comes out to Groves. Ray from the left side. Long jumper's good. 7-2 Boyd County. Boyd County showing a little 2-on-2. Broughton working on Groves out top. The seventh grader on the senior. Broughton rolls to the right. Stops. Steps back, pulls the trigger, three balls up, no. Knocked out of bounds, it goes back to Boyd County. So Bella Opel, senior point guard, battled through injuries last year. Gets it off to Groves. Groves cut off on the baseline by Nim Maynard, has it raked away, and Maynard takes it out of her hands. Rolls it off to the far sideline. Lexi Boggs diving on the court. We get a tie-up as Maynard will force the turnover, and Boggs will recover it for the Raceland takeaway. Boyd County with two turnovers. Raceland with the one. But the Lions leading at 7-2 early on. Broughton across the midcourt stripe, working on Colin Groves. And in a foul on the near side here by Jada Ray, who tried to switch on the screen and picks up the bump. Her first, team's first. 4:57 to play here in the opening frame. Lions in front by 5. Brought the trigger in. Maynard has been hounded by Opel. Has not been able to touch the basketball, and now Boggs turns it over. Out in transition, Smith stops a 19-footer from the top of the key. No. Allison Rigsby goes high for the rebound. Then Maynard walks it across the midcourt stripe. Opel hounding her. Backs herself in. Goes to the left. Foul, no call. Smith comes out of there with a rebound. Very physical first quarter of play. Here's Groves. Wants another three from the left wing. That one won't go home. Rebound inside Sophia Stevens. And a whistle and a foul. Nope, we get a turnover. Sub coming on for the Raceland Rams as Sophia Maynard will check in, replacing Lexi Boggs. Campbell goes into the double team, and a jump ball and a turnover by the Rams. Threw right into the double team. That's exactly where they wanted them to go with it. So both teams now with 3 turnovers. 4:19 to play in the first. Boyd County basketball on the baseline. Opel feeds it into Stevens. Stevens has that one blocked away, but they'll get Campbell on the foul. She got her on the elbow going across. And that'll send Sophia Stevens to the free throw line to shoot 2. Stevens on the season, 63.2% free throw shooters. The first one goes up is good. 13 points, 6 rebounds per night. She makes it 8-2. One more. That one won't stay home. Brooklyn Campbell claims the rebound right off the edge of the basket. Here's Nim Maynard in front court. Goes back door to Rigsby, and she's fouled. And she'll go to the line for a pair. Look at that on Zoe Smith. So team second, her first. Allison Rigsby. 70.8% free throw shooter on the season. 17 of 24. It's her 18th of the season. She has all 3 Raceland points. 4 away to go here in the first. One more. Got them both. All 4 points for the Rams from the sophomore center. 8-4 our scores. We head across 4 minutes. Smith comes to the left side, gives it off to Opel. Here's Ray out top, right of point. Sophia Stevens, 15-foot pull-up jumper, got it to go home. Stevens with her 3rd point of the ball game, pushes the lead back to 6. Boyd County trying to press in the backcourt. Nim Maynard, front court, looks at a double team, has it raked out from behind. It'll stay with the Rams on the baseline. Boyd County's made it clear she is not going to have easy looks at the ball with the ball tonight. They're going to chase her all over the court and force somebody else to beat them. Here's Rigsby. Maynard on the handoff. Glides to the basket. Off the glass, no good. Fighting for the rebound inside. It's raked out of bounds. We'll say Rigsby touched it last. So back to Boyd County it goes. 6-point lead for the Lions. They can take their largest lead on this trip. Groves will jog it into the front court. Emma Broughton read that one like an open book. She'll take it all the way coast to coast with a layup. Nice job there by the senior to pick that one off and take it out. She nearly did it again. Here's Opel off the left side with a teardrop at the window. Cross-court pass from Sophie to Nim. Long threes on the way. No. That was on top of the backboard and out of bounds. Now our officials are going to come together and tell some of the players they need to calm down a little bit. We had that same issue in the JV game that took an hour and 45 minutes to complete because the officials wouldn't stop blowing their whistles. It should not take an hour and 45 minutes to play 24 minutes of basketball. Here's Groves from the corner. Left side threes on the way short. Got the friendly roll off the back of the box, though, and goes home for her 6th. 9-point lead for the Lions. Rigsby loses the basketball. And then a reach-in foul. That's on Jada Ray. That's her 2nd. And quickly, a sub jumping off the bench for the Lions as Mila Hamilton will check in. So you take Ray off the court. That's your leading scorer through 8 games. Sophia Maynard goes back out to her sister Nim in between the rings. 2:35 to play in the first. Rams down 9. Here comes the double team. Maynard starts to attack and is tied up and a turnover. 4th turnover of the basketball game, both with 4 in the contest. 2:26 to play in the opening frame. Boyd County 6 of 9 from the field. Raceland 2 of 9. They've missed all 4 of their 3-pointer attempts. Here's Opel, feeds it inside to Hamilton. Nim Maynard forces the turnover. Turnover number 5. Allison Rigsby races it ahead, and in a foul on the near sideline as Sophia Stevens picks up the reach-in foul, her first team's 4th. So the next foul on Boyd County will have Raceland shooting bonus. Lexi Boggs is going to check in, but first we're going to get a timeout from Marty Thomas, a 30-second timeout. 2:05 to play here in the opening frame. Colin Groves leading the way with 6 points. Bella Opel with 4. Jada Ray has 2, but she's got 2 personal fouls, and she's on the bench. Again, that brings into the play of this Boyd County team, very top-heavy, doesn't go very deep as far as the scoring goes. Can Raceland answer the bell here, down 9 here in this first quarter of play? Boggs returning for Sophia Maynard. Entering the game for Boyd County as Alexia Ramey replacing Sophia Stevens. Broughton out top, working with a basketball. Gets a screen from Boggs, rolls to the right side. Zoe Smith working on her, brings it off to Nim Maynard. Maynard being hounded there by Opel. Here's Lexi Boggs, spot up 3, no. Backside rebound there by Ramey. Raceland 0 of 5 from long range now. Opel gets past from the left side, tried to use the right hand and couldn't finish, and then Allison Rigsby loses it out of bounds on the near side. If Opel stays with the left hand there, she finishes. Instead, she goes with the right hand and left it short off the bottom of the box. Ramey to trigger in. Smith from the keyhole, pumps, fires up a shot, no good. Emma Broughton with a rebound. Pitches ahead, Brooklyn Campbell. 19-footer from the right side, no. Groves brings it ahead, leading by 9, looking for double digits on this trip. Opel out top. Trying to work that backdoor cut that didn't work this time. Hamilton will handle right back to her outside the keyhole. Kick out, spot up 3, Smith's on the way, too stiff. Campbell fighting for the rebound, but Mila Hamilton had it. And it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Boyd County. Smith out, Stevens back in. Nice feed to Stevens inside, 10-footer from inside the line, just above the volleyball line. As Sophia Stevens checks back in and makes it an 11-point lead. 17-6 inside of a minute to play. Here's Maynard. Looks at a double team, gives it away to Campbell. Off the left side, is fouled, and she'll shoot a pair. We'll get that one on Mila Hamilton. And the junior to the line to shoot 2. Campbell 55% from the charity stripe on the season. First one's in and out, no good. Here comes Sophia Maynard back in the ball game, replacing Emma Broughton. 17-6. Raceland 2 of 11 from the field in the opening frame. Got the second one to go home. So cuts the lead to 10. 39 seconds to play in the first quarter. Groves ahead, feeds it off to Stevens. Stevens slams on the brakes but can't hold. 6th turnover of the basketball game, gives it back to the Rams and a chance to cut into this 10-point deficit with 30.6 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Maynard front court, she's been held scoreless as Opel has been all over her. Shot is on the way, no good. And a foul from behind, that's on Campbell, that's her second.
First, second, team second.
19 seconds to go in the quarter. Rams are going to try to pick it up in backcourt. Groves motors past Maynard. On the baseline, Hamilton has that one blocked away from Campbell. Rigsby fires it ahead. Maynard, half-court shot. It's good if it'll go. Off the glass, count it! Nim Maynard calls glass as the bank is open at 3 o'clock on New Year's Eve. As we look at it again on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay, money from Nim. And that takes us to the end of one quarter of play. 17-10. We go to the second quarter after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. Here's how the first quarter ended as we go back to the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Nim Maynard says, give me the basketball. I'll take it. Half court. The bank is open on New Year's Eve just before the clock hits zeros. Maynard's first points of the ball game trims the lead to 7. Boyd County's led it by as many as 11. Campbell will stay on the court with those 2 personal fouls. It's Herb Boggs, Sophia Maynard, Nim Maynard, and Allison Rigsby. 5 on the floor to start things off for the Rams. Boggs hounded on the near side, goes back out top to Maynard. Maynard tries to go underneath to Campbell. It was tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Raceland. Nim to trigger in. Finds Rigsby off the left side, can't get it to go home. Sophia Stevens claims her 4th rebound of the ball game. Zoe Smith downhill, shot up no. Ball raked around, and it goes out of bounds. Who touched it last? Back to the Rams it goes. Smith has returned for Mila Hamilton. No, excuse me. Mila Hamilton is out there. Ramey, excuse me. There we go. Boggs tied up on the far side, and Kim Groves will take a timeout after the forced turnover there on Boggs. So a 30-second timeout requested by Boyd County. So both teams have burned a 30-second timeout here in the opening quarter of play. This afternoon's game brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, by Pure Point Auto, the Grayson Funeral Home, Sparks Funeral Home, and Jason Greer, attorney at law. All Raceland three-pointers brought to you in part by Ram Pharmacy, located on Greenup Avenue, just at the intersection past Super Quick. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life. And our broadcast table all season long brought to you in part by the great folks at Papa John's Pizza. Better pizza, better ingredients. That's Papa John's, with offices located in Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa. 17-10, second quarter underway. 7:22 to go in the opening half. Colin Groves leads the way with 6 points. Nim Maynard with the three-pointer to end the first quarter of play. Bella Opel pounds it to the left side, gives it off to Zoe Smith. Stevens, high post, has that one raked away. Rams force a turnover. Nearly turn it over in the backcourt as well. Here's Nim Maynard. Fires it ahead off to Sophia Stevens, and she gets body checked there by Colin Groves at midcourt. Groves picks up her first, team's first of the quarter. Here comes Emma Broughton back in the ball game, as Lexi Boggs will step out. Broughton gets a screen from Maynard, tries to feed it into Nim Maynard, and it's knocked out of bounds. Brought to trigger in, 6:54 to play in the quarter. Gives it off to Brooklyn Campbell, off the glass, counted and one for Campbell. Had a chance at a three-point play. Fouls on Sophia Stevens, that's her second, as we take a look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Campbell will go to the line for an and one opportunity. Ramey back in for Stevens. So now you have two players in the starting five with two personal fouls in the opening half of play. Campbell gets the second one to go home. 17-13. What was 11 is down to 4, excuse me. Maynard nearly took that one away out at midcourt. Opel gets loose, gives it off to Hamilton on the baseline. Back to Opel, downhill, off the glass and finishes. Bella Opel's just a bulldog. She is so strong. Works well with the basketball, so physical on the defensive side of things. Hounding Nim Maynard much of this ball game. There's Rigsby curling to the right side, Campbell, and she shuffled her feet. She sure did, right in front of Jerome Foley. Raceland's 7th turnover of the basketball game. You know, one of the keys I talked about in the early part of this ball game was getting after it on the glass. Right now, Boyd County out rebounding Raceland 13-7. Here's Opel, loses it in the backcourt. Emma Broughton making it rain from downtown Tripletown, dials up the Ram Pharmacy triple, and the lead is down to 3. Broughton's 5th point of the ball game. Boyd County breaks the press. Sophia Maynard streaking in from behind on Zoe Smith, rakes that one out of bounds. The Rams bench liking what they see on the far side. Lines the trigger in. Ramey to bring it in. Goes out top, Grove, straightaway threes on the way, yes! Colin Groves, 9 points, all of those from downtown Tripletown. Pushes the lead back to 6 as we go inside of 6 here in the opening half. Broughton tries to go cross court and threw that one right in the hands of Colin Groves. Groves with a head of steam, goes down off the glass and finishes. What a take there by the 7th grader. A 5-0 run by her, and what was once 3 is quickly trimmed. Broughton fires up a triple, it's no rebound to Brooke Campbell. Broughton down the center of the lane, in contact and is fouled. So look at Zoe Smith on the foul. That's her 2nd. And Emma Broughton to the free throw line shooting 2. Senior's first one is up is good. 56% free throw shooter. Gives her 6 points in the contest. Cuts the lead down to 7. Got them both. 7 points for Broughton here in the first half. Keeping Raceland in striking distance of this one. Campbell read that one perfectly. Could not corral it in, though. Ramey brings it off to Hamilton underneath. Hamilton backs herself in. Can't finish. Gets her own rebound. Opel calls for the ball from Smith. She'll reset the offense inside of 5 to play in the opening half. High post Hamilton. Ramey thought about a 3. Rolls off. Keyhole jumpers on the way. No. Sophia Maynard has the rebound and a foul underneath. As that's on Hamilton. That's her 2nd, team's 4th, so the next foul on Boyd County will have Raceland shooting bonus here in the 2nd quarter of play. Maynard trying to back her way in. What a shot there by Nim Maynard. Trims the lead down to 4 as she calls glass and cuts it to 5, or down to 4, excuse me, with her 5th. Rams getting after it defensively, trying to pick up the pace here. Here's Groves, all alone in the corner. You can't leave her there. Her 4th triple of the ball game. She has 14 in the first half, pushing the lead back to 7. Braun gets a screen from Maynard, goes off to Rigsby. Rigsby stops on the baseline. 12-footers pure from the sophomore, her 6th. Business picking up here in the Palace. Opel has numbers, lobs it inside to Hamilton, and Hamilton is fouled, and if that's on Campbell, that's number 3. And it is. So Marty Thomas rolls the dice on Campbell. So it's going to put Mila Hamilton at the free throw line to shoot 2. 66.7% free throw shooter. First one goes home for Hamilton. Second one goes home as well. Campbell still on the floor with those 3 personal fouls. We got 3:43 to play in the half. You can almost bet your money that next trip down the floor, Boyd County's going to try to find her on the floor. Loose ball inside, taken away by Boyd County. Here's Opel, and she's going to get fouled by Sophia Maynard as the Rams pick up their second team foul. Here comes Annie Lyon, as Brooklyn Campbell will take a seat for the final 3:29 of the half. Maynard out top working on Opel. Rams have been in a man-to-man the entire time, as is Boyd County. Here's Groves. Has that one poked out of her hands, and a foul from behind by the official, with an official looking directly at the play coming at him. That's just anticipating a foul. That's awful. Maynard whistled for the foul, her first, team's third. And Mila Hamilton goes off the window for 2, her 4th point. Rams quickly in transition. Maynard stops at the keyhole, brings it back out to Broughton. She'll reset. Broughton has that one knocked out of bounds. Sub for Boyd County as Hannah Likens will check in, replacing Ramey. Likens, her first action of the ball game. Also a 7th grader. Opel control of the action out top, trying to push the lead back to 10 or more. Groves, who leads the way with 14 points, draws contact, fires up a left-handed shot. Likens with a rebound inside and has it taken away by Emma Broughton. Nice give to Annie Lyon. She can't handle the basketball, though. Long 3 by Maynard, won't go home. Sophia Maynard with the rebound. Maynard fouled underneath. Mila Hamilton picked up her 3rd. Team's 5th. So Nim Maynard to shoot a pair. Best free throw shooter on the team. First one is up as pure. 72.5% free throw shooter is Nim. Hamilton steps off. Back in is Sophia Stevens. At the rate it's gone with the first half whistles for both of these teams who have gotten themselves in serious foul trouble, we're going to have to figure out which team works best from the bench. 31-24, full timeout. We're back after this on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, James Carr, happy to have you on with us here. Happy New Year to everyone out there tuned in with us here on Kool TV. 31-24, Boyd County leading it by 7. They've had it out to as many as 11. Raceland closed it within 3. But foul troubles all across the board. Brooklyn Campbell with 3 fouls for Raceland. 2 personal fouls for Sophia Stevens, Zoe Smith, and Jada Ray. And Mila Hamilton has 3. Boyd County basketball out of the Raceland timeout. Rams second of the ball game. Groves jogs it into the front court. Hands it off there to Opel, who is hounded by Sophia Maynard. Goes to the high post to Stevens. Back to Groves, or Opel has that one blocked away. Maynard gliding to the backboard and finishing off the window for 2. Her 9th, and the lead is down to 5. Inside of 2 to go in the half. Stay tuned with us at the half. All the scoring and stats of this one. Here's Stevens. Steps through, and she walked. One too many steps for Sophia Stevens. 9th turnover of the basketball game for the Lions, and a chance for the Rams to get it to within 2 or 3 on this trip. 1:42 to go in the half. Broughton works off the left side, finds a lane to the basket and can't get it to stay home. There's Rigsby, fires up a prayer, can't get it to go home either. Groves brings it off to the front court. Likens from the left wing. Opel will set things up, approaching 1 minute to play in the first half. Lions leading it by 5. They've led the entire way. Started the game on a 5-0 run. What a take there by Bella Opel for her 8th. Just grabbed another gear and blew right past Sophia Maynard. Broughton from the right side, working on Smith, draws contact and finishes. Made some separation with her and Smith and kisses the window for her 9th of the half. Inside of a minute to go, approaching 30 seconds. Opel sizing up Maynard. Starts to attack and throws this one away as she tried to go right at her again, and that time couldn't connect. 10 turnovers each way for both teams. So the Rams with a chance to trim this deficit to less than 5. They could get it to 2 or 3 depending on a made shot on this possession. Here's Broughton. Goes inside the Lion. Lion, a soft shot up, way too. Nine seconds to go. Stevens kicks it out to Smith. Long 3 from the wing. Right side, no good. Here's Nim Maynard. Can she do it again? 3's on the way. Won't go. And that takes us to the end of the first half of play. Raceland had it down to as close to as 3. Boyd County led it by as many as 11. It's 5 at the break, 33-28. Halftime when we return after this to the Palace on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, James Carr here. Happy to have you with us here at the break as Boyd County leads this one 33-28. They led it 17-10 after one quarter of play, but that was cut down from a 10-point lead after Nim Maynard goes half court off the window and cuts it to 7. Raceland had it down to 3. Then a 5-0 run by Boyd County thread to push it back to double digits. The Rams outscore Boyd County 18-16 in the frame, and they lead it. Boyd County leads it by only 5 at the half. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our numbers and individual statistics as we continue our coverage here on the Halftime Show on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mullen Boulevard in Grayson.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, 33-28 at the half. Let's take a look at our team statistics for the first half of play. Boyd County from the field, 48.1%, 13 of 24, 44% from downtown Tripletown, 4 of 9. All 4 of those coming from Colin Groves, who's gone 4 of 5. 75% from the charity stripe, 3 of 4. Hamilton hitting both of hers. Sophia Stevens going 1 of 2. 16 rebounds, 10 turnovers in the opening half of play. Boyd County with 5 offensive rebounds. For the Raceland Rams, 33% from the field, 9 of 27. 2 of 12, 16.7% from long range. 8 of 9, 88.9% from the charity stripe. 12 rebounds, 10 turnovers, 4 rebounds on the offensive glass. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our individual statistics as we continue our coverage here on the Halftime Show on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, 33-28 at the half. Let's take a look at our individual numbers. We'll start first with Boyd County. Colin Groves leading the way, 14 points, 3 rebounds. She likes shooting in the Palace. 4 of 5 from long range, 80%. Her only other made basket inside of 21 feet. Gave her 14th point, 62.5% from the field for the 7th grader. She's rolling here in the first half. Other scorers look like this. Jada Ray with 2, Sophia Stevens with 5, Bella Opel has 8, Milo Hamilton with 4. For the Raceland Rams, Emma Broughton leading the way there. The senior with 9 points, 66.7%, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 3 from long range. She's picked up 4 rebounds in the opening half of play. Allison Rigsby with 6 points, Nim Maynard also with 9, including that half-court shot to end the first quarter of play. 33-28, our score at the half. We'll take our final break. We return for second half action from the Palace after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Getting ready for the second half of action as we welcome you back to the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. Better ingredients, better pizza. That's Papa John's with locations located in Grayson, Flatwoods, and Louisa. Again, you got to have pizza on New Year's Eve, so might as well give Papa John's Pizza a call. They'll get you squared away with everything you need to celebrate the new year. Happy New Year to everyone out there tuned in with us here on Kool TV as we get ready to start the second half of action. Starters return for Boyd County. They'll have the basketball to start the second half. Foul troubles on both sides of the basketball, including a player on each side with 3 personal fouls. Let's see what Raceland combats with. Brooklyn Campbell will return with those 3 personal fouls. And Sophia Maynard will stay in the position of Lexi Boggs. Second half underway, here we go. Ray Stevens, Opel, Smith, and Groves. 5 on the floor for Kim Groves, Boyd County Lions. There's Opel. Brings it off to Groves, near side. Groves steps through. Stevens back out to Groves, and Groves shuffled her feet out top. 11th turnover of the basketball game for the Lions. Both teams with 10 in the first half. Rigsby hounded on the far sideline, gets it away to Broughton. Broughton kicks it ahead to Campbell off the right corner. There's Sophia Maynard, and she walked. So we traded turnovers in the first 30 seconds of the second half of play. There's Jada Ray. Picked up 2 personal fouls early in this basketball game. Spent much of the first half on the bench. Opel nearly had it taken away. Ray straightaway threes on the way, left that one short. Sophia Maynard with the rebound there. Campbell left corner, feeds it inside to Maynard. Maynard looks at a double team, turns baby hook shot up as pure. Larry Bird, eat your heart out. 11 points for Nim Maynard. And that trims the lead back to 3. Inside, Zoe Smith clears some space and finishes. Nice take there by Smith for her first points of the ball game. And Broughton fires that one away. Maynard saves it. Boyd County out in transition, and Ray never got the basketball on the floor. She took one too many steps. You couldn't have got that one in the NBA. They wanted Euro step ×3 on that one. Broughton being hounded by Groves in the backcourt. And a foul from behind as Broughton loses her footing. And Groves is going to be whistled for the foul, her second, team's first of the half. .35-30 here in the third. Maynard right wing. Broughton wants it back out top. Gives it to Campbell. Campbell has that one poked away. It'll stay with Raceland as Ray knocked it out from behind. Opel, who has been chasing Nim Maynard the entire quarter, or half of play, staying with her here to start the third. Here's Rigsby, finds a slip to the basket and finishes with a left hand. Allison Rigsby with her 8th point of the ball game, trims the lead back to 3. Mila Hamilton at the scores table to check in the next dead ball. Here's Groves from the wing, left side, now to Stevens. Gives it right back to her. Attacks off the right elbow. Emma Broughton takes it away. Chance to cut it to 1 or tie on this trip for the Rams, who trail it by 11 in the first half. Here's Maynard. Finds a lane to the basket. Puts it up off the left side, too stiff. Opel stops out top. Rams wanting a travel, none given. Stevens steps to the left, pulls the trigger, and buries the triple. 8 points for her. Cuts the lead, or pushes the lead back to 6 for the Lions. Here's Maynard out of the corner. Blows past Opel and is whistled for a foul on Opel. She tried to grab her on the way by, her first team's second. Here comes Mila Hamilton back in the ball game. As Smith will take a seat. Rigsby, straightaway 3, got it! A Ram Pharmacy triple by the sophomore for her 11th, cuts the lead back to 3. A dandy here at the Palace, here to close out 2024. Groves feeds it inside. Hamilton draws contact, can't get it to stay home. Gets her own rebound, she'll kick it out. Step back 3, left wing on the way, no. Stevens flies in for the rebound and is fouled. So Brooke Campbell picks up her 4th. Annie Lyon will have to return. And a tie-up on the near side. Arrow favoring Boyd County, so it'll stay with the Lions underneath their bucket. Ready to trigger in. Does so to Hamilton, and she's wide open to the basket and fouled. As Emma Broughton grabbed her on the way through, she'll go back to the line to shoot 2. 4:21 to play here in the third. Boyd County nursing a 3-point lead. Hamilton with 4 points off the bench, 2 of those from the charity stripe. First one is up, is good. 67% free throw shooter. They're going to change that foul to Rigsby instead of Broughton. Both free throws go home for Hamilton. Making a 5-point lead, 40-35. Broughton takes it out top. The senior will settle things down. Down 5 as we approach 4 minutes to play in the third. Comes to the left, finds a way to the basket and finishes. Emma Broughton knifing her way to the basket for her 11th. 3 players with 11 points now for the Rams, who once again have it down to 3, 40-37. It was a 3-point game when these two teams played down in Montgomery County just before Christmas. 61-58, Lions win it. Here's Stevens inside and is fouled as Annie Lyon got her on the way up. That's her first, team's third. So Sophia Stevens at the line for 2. Stevens with 8 points and 6 rebounds. 63.2% free throw shooters. The first one is up as good. Lexi Boggs returning for the Rams as Raceland's going to bring Annie Lyon out and go to a smaller lineup. 13 points, 6 rebounds a night. Second one too stiff. Rigsby claims her 5th rebound of the evening. There's Boggs on the right wing. Goes back out top to Maynard. Maynard can't haul it in and loses the basketball. Stevens slows things down, gives it out to Groves. Back to Stevens in the keyhole. Opel will reset out top, 3:20 to go in the third. 41-37, a 4-point Lions lead who have led it the entire way. Ray working on Broughton. Has that one raked away. Raceland forcing the turnover. Cannot come away with it out top, though. And then Opel picks it up and throws it out of bounds. No, they'll say it was touched last by Raceland, so it'll stay with Boyd County on the baseline. And before we get that play in, Marty Thomas wants a timeout. And it'll be a 30-second timeout with 3:04 to play here in quarter number 3. This afternoon's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By Pure Point Auto, with oil changes, multi-point inspections, full engine swaps, cut and programming keys, Pure Point Auto in Greenup can do all. Grayson Funeral Home, Jason Greer, attorney at law, estate planning and personal injury, and the Sparks Funeral Home, all proud sponsors of this afternoon's contest. Of course, all Raceland three-pointers all season long, brought to you in part by the great folks at Ram Pharmacy. And our broadcast table all year is brought to you in part by Papa John's Pizza. Great look inside the huddle there with Coach Kim Groves. Brian Groves, her husband, and assistant coach Jason Likens. Their first year on the bench after the legendary P. Fraley stepped to the side and called it a career from the head coaching job. Kim spent several years on the bench with Mandy Lane, who is in attendance here this afternoon, watching both of these two teams play. District play gets going for most teams after the turn of the calendar year. Loose ball. Stevens has it raked out of her hands and got the rebound and has it poked away again, but it'll stay with Boyd County. And Mr. Farrow stepping in and telling Stevens that's enough. It's the second time he's had a one-sided conversation with players this afternoon. 4-point Lions lead. Groves hounded over to the left corner. Now Ray. Hamilton wanted it inside. She's out of bounds as her and Nim Maynard take a spill to the deck. And turnover number 14 gives it back to Raceland with a chance to cut into this 4-point deficit. They've had it no closer than 3 in the first half after falling behind 11. There's Broughton being hounded by Ray in the backcourt. She grabs another gear and blows right past her. Out to Rigsby. 3 balls on the way. Yes! Allison Rigsby dials up long distance. A Ram Pharmacy triple the lead is won. 41-40. And Kim Groves wants a 30-second timeout. Allison Rigsby with her 14th point of the ball game. We take a look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. This was a little bit earlier when Emma Broughton gets to the rack and finishes. So 17-10 after 1 quarter of play. Raceland trimmed it to 5 at the half, and they now have it down to 1 at 41-40 with 2:27 to go in the third. First time with us here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell each time we put out new material. We'll update you directly to your mobile device. Let's take a look at the Rams' upcoming schedule. As we said, district play starting up after the turn of the new year. We'll be up in Lewis County on Thursday night. Doubleheader for Lewis on Thursday and Friday night. They've got Raceland in on Thursday, Russell on Friday. We'll have both of those games right here on Kool TV. Raceland will be in the All-A Classic over at Fairview starting on Tuesday night for the girls. Boys will be on Wednesday for semifinals. We'll have semifinals and finals. We plan on having those. We're still waiting to get the clarification from Fairview that is okay. Then at Greenup on the 14th, back here on the 17th against Russell. They'll go to Martin County on the 20th, followed by a trip to Elliott County on the 25th, the 28th at Ashland. Then they'll close out January with a trip or a visit from Lewis County. They go to Magoffin County on February 1st, and then back to home against Greenup on February the 4th. Of course, all of these games that we're talking about next week are subject at best due to the fact that we've got a major winter system moving our way. And seeing some of the forecasted totals coming up, it could get real serious real quick Sunday night into Monday. And then the worst part is on the backside of it, it's going to get brutally cold. So Old Man Winter is about to sink his teeth deep into our area. So keep a close eye out for upcoming weather forecasts. And again, if you, as a team, have any issues with getting the games rescheduled or changed, be sure to let us know so we can get those changed on our calendars as well. Jada Ray splashes home a triple out of the timeout. Boyd County going to try to ratchet up the defensive pressure in the backcourt. And Rigsby's going to turn it over on the far sideline. Here's Groves. Wants another three. It's on the way. No, that one won't go home. Smith has that one blocked away, though. And it's knocked out of bounds. Stevens in the paint. Can't get it to stay home. Rigsby from the corner, three ball on the way, no. Lexi Boggs fighting for the rebound and can't get there. And now the officials are going to call them together. Let's see if they change this one around. So the ball will stay with Boyd County after the conversation between our two officials. So a 4-point lead for the Lions on this trip with a basketball. Bella Opel up top. Groves wants a left side three on the way. Got it. Number 5 in the basketball game for the 7th grader. She has 17 and pushes the lead back to 7. Nim Maynard brings it off to Rigsby. Wide open on the backside. What a dime. As Allison Rigsby picks up her 16th. Ray quickly in transition. What a step through by Jada Ray as Boyd County picked it up down the court. Broughton has that one taken away. Opel misses the point-blank shot. Shot won't fall. And then Broughton is knocked through the turf on the far sideline. So getting on Zoe Smith for her third, team's third. Both teams with 3 personal fouls here in the quarter. 48 seconds to go in the third. Broughton trying to trigger in, gets it off to Rigsby. 7-point lead. Raceland had it down to 1. Boyd County has answered the bell every single time. Here's Rigsby on the kick out. Broughton spot up threes on the way. In and out, no. Maynard saves it. Nim steps through and draws contact and a foul. So Zoe Smith picks up her 4th, team's 4th. Nim Maynard's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Mila Hamilton at the scores table to check back in. Maynard misses the front end, one more. Junior pushes the second one up and connects. Her 12th point of the ball game. Should be the final possession of the third quarter of play. Boyd County trying to add to the 6-point lead. 49-43 as Opel pounds it out top. Little stutter step. Gets to the rack, can't finish though. Ball loose off the far side. Nim Maynard has all kinds of time. Can she get there coast to coast and finishes? She does! Nim Maynard with the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay with the rebound and the sprint down the court just before the horn. 49-45, 3/4 in the book, fourth quarter, and we return after this on Kool TV.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, 4 quarters getting ready to start. Boyd County leads at 49-45. Nim Maynard closed the third quarter with a steal and a score. She closed the first quarter with a half-court shot. Maynard, Boggs, Broughton, and Rigsby, the 5 will stay on the floor. Stevens, Hamilton, Opel, Groves, and Ray, the 5 on the floor for Boyd County. Raceland basketball to start the fourth and final stanza. This has been a dandy of a basketball game. Rams were sluggish out of the gate, but has gotten close to getting into the finish of this one. What a play there by Nim Maynard with a circus shot for her 16th. Cuts the lead to 2. Every time Raceland has mounted a surge, Boyd County has answered some way. Here's Ray. After Broughton went for the steal and couldn't get it, Lexi Boggs swats that one away. Raceland defensively getting after it. Here's Stevens. And a foul on the reach in by Raceland. Let's see if they get that one on Boggs. They do. Her first, team's first. Boyd County basketball on the baseline. Brooklyn Campbell still on the bench with those 4 personal fouls. And Boggs picks up a quick second as Sophia Stevens got free, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Stevens 2 of 4 from the charity stripe this afternoon. First one misses. 63% free throw shooter. Boyd County 6 of 9 from the charity stripe this evening. 57% free throw shooting as a team. Hits 1 of 2, pushes the lead back to 3. Chance to tie it for the first time in the ball game on this trip for the Rams with a made 3-pointer. Rod brings it out to Maynard. Thought about a 3. Has this one poked away. Out to Boggs. Boggs attacks. Too stiff. Mila Hamilton with a rebound. She's hounded in the backcourt. Gets it away. A laser beam off to Sophia Stevens, and Lexi Boggs has picked up 3 fouls in 59 seconds. And Sophia Stevens back to the line for 2 more. And quickly, Brooklyn Campbell right back into the ball game. First one is up as pure. Campbell's going to return, though, for Sophia Maynard instead of Boggs. So 4-point lead. Second one on the way, rattles home. 12 points for Stevens and a 5-point edge. Opel works with Maynard in the backcourt. She'll quickly give it up to Broughton, who brings it across the midcourt stripe. Right side to Boggs. Here comes Maynard out top. Opel face guarding her. They'll skip it off to Broughton. Campbell had it on the post, didn't like it there. Boggs draws contact, throws up a prayer. Nearly broke the backboard as Sophia Stevens comes out of there with it. Ray had it on the baseline, pulls it back out, steps out for the corner threes on the way. Yes! Just like I've talked about, every time Raceland has mounted a surge, Boyd County has answered. They had it down to 1. It's a 7-0 run and a 55-47 lead with 6:20 to play. There's Broughton all alone. Wants an answer for the three from the corner. No. And a whistle and a foul underneath. So Colin Groves picks up the foul on the push. Her third, team's first. Raceland basketball on the baseline. Broughton trying to get it in. Boggs on the handoff out to Maynard. Long threes on the way. Yes, you know it. That's her spot. The volleyball line out. A Ram Pharmacy triple. Opel in transition finishes for 2. 57-50 inside of 6 to go. Broughton wants one as well. That one's on the way. Look good. Comes in and out. Boyd County can push it to double figures on a made 3 here. Here's Hamilton on the mismatch. No problem. Can't finish, though. Boggs with a rebound. Maynard looks at a double team. Gets it away to Campbell. Back to Broughton. Man-to-man pressure. Broughton gets past Ray. Knifing her way to the basket with a finger roll. Can't finish. Brooklyn Campbell takes it away and is fouled. That's on Hamilton, her 4th. Team second. And Brooke Campbell will go to the line to shoot 2 with the clock rested at 5:14 to go. 55% free throw shooter is the junior. First one is up is good. Campbell now 3 of 4 on the afternoon. That cuts it to 6. One more for Campbell. That one won't stay home. Opel kicks it out to Stevens. Loose ball out top. Opel fighting for it. Kim Groves burns the timeout before the turnover happens. And a 30-second timeout by Boyd County with 5:06 to play in the contest. 57-51. They lead it. They've led it from the word go. Nem Maynard pacing all players with 19 points. Allison Rigsby with 16. Emma Broughton with 11. Colin Groves with 17. She had 14 of those at the break. Jada Ray, Bella Opel with 10. Sophia Stevens has pushed her numbers out to 12. She also has 9 rebounds, which leads the way. Boyd County out rebounding Raceland 24-20. Both teams have turned it over equally the number of times. 14 for Boyd County, 15 for Raceland. Boyd County 50% from long range, though. 8 of 16. Raceland 5 of 19. It's been a dandy. But every time that Raceland has mounted a surge, Boyd County's found an answer. Stay tuned with us after the game. We'll check with both head coaches, Kim Groves and Marty Thomas. We'll get their thoughts on this afternoon's game. This has been a good one. Raceland looking for their first ever win since 2007 over Boyd County. It's been a long time coming. Came close down at Montgomery County, fell in that game 61-58. They've just been playing as an uphill battle in this one. Here's Ray with a big 3. It won't go home. Stevens with a rebound, steps through and finishes. That gives her a double-double on the afternoon and pushes the lead out to 8. Inside of 5 to go. Broughton gets jumped, loses the ball as it spins free. Rigsby's there on the save. A little bit of helter-skelter there. Raceland comes away with it. Here's Campbell, feeds it out to Boggs. A 19-footer's pure by the senior. Lexi Boggs' first points of the ball game, makes it a 2-possession game and cuts the lead to 6 at 59-53. Groves had the hot hand in the first half. 4 of 5 from long range, had 14 points. 17 in the game for the 7th grader. She's all that has been as advertised. She's been phenomenal to watch here this afternoon. Ray on the curl, goes off the window, too stiff. Brooke Campbell with a rebound. Raceland tries to pitch it ahead. It's knocked out of bounds. Opel and Maynard tied up on the near side. Opel touched it last. It'll stay with Raceland right below our broadcast position here. 3 ticks inside of 4 to play. Brought the trigger in. Ray working on Broughton. Now Maynard out top. Opel hounding her. Works off the corner, and they'll get too much hand check there from Opel. Her second, team's third. Both teams with 3 personal fouls in the 4th. Again, the change of the rule last year. 5 fouls gives you double bonus. No and 1 anymore. Or 1 plus, I should say. There's Rigsby. Working with it out top. Out to Boggs, now Campbell. Broughton gets a screen. Curls to the basket. Out to Rigsby. Spot up threes on the way. No. Ray with a rebound out ahead. Broughton hounding her, trying to take it away. Nearly did so. Couldn't get it, though. Boyd County maintains possession with a 6-point lead and approaching 3 minutes to go in the ballgame. Here's Stevens. Thought about the 3. Boyd County playing 5 out now. They're going to go 4 out with Hamilton inside, Groves tied up. That ball's tipped in the backcourt, and it's over and back, and Raceland forces the turnover. We'll say Raceland never touched it. It skipped off the backside on the pass attempt. So the 15th turnover of the basketball game gives it back to Raceland, down 6 inside of 3 to go. Here's Boggs, right wing. Maynard catches it out top. Opel meets her at the point of contact. Backs her way in, turns from the left to the right. Left that one well short. Groves walks it across the midcourt stripe just below the Kentucky logo here at the Palace. And Kim Groves will have to burn a timeout after Stevens picks up her dribble. It's a full timeout with 2:25 to go. We're back after this on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season. You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast. I hated that we missed it in the break. Bailey Burney was just juggling pom-poms, and she was out to 5 at one time. And she was rocking it. Bailey, I mean, I'll give her credit. I didn't know that she could do it. That was pretty impressive. Now Peyton Mackey's going to try to get it going. Now, nowhere near what Bailey was doing. Bailey wants it real quick. Let's see if she gets it going. Oh, here we go. There she goes. Look at her go. Bailey's missed her calling. We got to get back to basketball, though. 2:20 to go in the ball game. A 6-point lead for the Lions, who have the basketball. Opel gets past Maynard. Fans it back out top. And then Maynard will reach in and grab her for her second foul, team's 4th. So the next foul on Raceland will have Boyd County shooting free throws. We're going to shoot some free throws down the stretch. I got a feeling in this one. Ready to trigger in. And Boggs immediately picks up the foul for her fourth. Sophia Maynard returning in that last timeout. Now Brooklyn Campbell will return on the second free throw attempt. So Bella Opel will go to the line and shoot 2. Again, double bonus the rest of the way. A 49% free throw shooter is the senior. First one's too stiff. Here comes Campbell back on. And Lexi Boggs will step out. Campbell's been hounded with foul trouble much of this ball game. She has 4. Second free throw's on the way. That one finds its mark. So a 7-point lead. 2:13 to go in the ball game. Rigsby pushes it ahead. Has that one taken away by Sophia Stevens. Nice takeaway there by Stevens in the backcourt. And then Maynard will quickly foul Opel as Maynard picks up her third. And Opel's back to the free throw line for 2 more. So Opel 1 of 2. Averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds a game. Free throw up is no good. I want to give a thanks to Coach Kim Groves for hooking me up with the headshot photos so we can use them for graphics on the game here this afternoon. Greatly appreciate their efforts as well. Second free throw goes home. Lexi Boggs back on the ball game. And Emma Broughton will step off. So now Nim Maynard takes it out. They give it to Boggs. Hand off to Maynard, who gets double teamed in the corner. Boggs ahead. Campbell working to the right side, gets past Stevens, glides in the basket, can't finish. Sophia Maynard saves it. Nim Maynard off the right side, won't go. Sophia Stevens picks up her 12th rebound and is quickly fouled. We'll go to the other end. So Nim picks up her 4th. First free throw up by Stevens won't go home. So 1 of 2 that goes home for Stevens. And Marty Thomas wants a timeout. Should be a full timeout. We'll step out as well. We're back after this on Kool TV.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mall Boulevard in Grayson.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back to the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, 62-53. Boyd County's pushed the lead back to 9. Raceland's had it down to as little as 1. And every time they've gotten to that point, Boyd County's answered. Boyd County's led it from the word go. They started the game on a 5-0 run, led it by as many as 11 in the first half. Have threatened to get it to double figures multiple times throughout the game. Raceland has not allowed them to get there, but every time Raceland has gotten to within an opportunity to tie or take the lead, Boyd County's responded. Boyd County is in bonus the rest of the way. And they'll have the base basketball on the near sideline with 91 seconds to go. Maynard can't deliver the foul because if she does, that's her 5th. And finally the whistle comes. They'll get that one on Rigsby, her 2nd, which will put Bella Opel back to the free throw line for 2 more. Boyd County today 12 of 17, 57% free throw shooting team on the season. Opel with 12 points today. First one's no good. Opel 2 of 4 here this afternoon. Got the second one to go. 10-point lead, the first time it's gone to double digits since the first half. Here's Broughton working at Smith. Here comes the double team. Feeds it inside to Campbell, and she loses it out of bounds. Back to Boyd County it goes with 1:08 to play. Boyd County trying to make it 4 in a row, which will make them 8-4 on the season. Rigsby will grab Bella Opel before she gets to the midcourt stripe and put Opel back to the free throw line today. 4 players in double figures for Boyd County, and that's kind of what it's been this season. Mila Hamilton with 6 points off of the bench. Sophia Stevens has been a warrior, 15 points and 12 rebounds. Opel's first is up is good. Nim Maynard leading all scorers with 19. Rigsby with 16. Emma Broughton with 11. Second one on the way, got it. Largest lead of the ball game of 12. Here's Campbell, gives it off to Broughton. 3-ball from the right wing, good. Emma Broughton makes it rain from downtown Tripletown, a Ram Pharmacy triple. 65-56, a full timeout by the Rams. Back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, 65-56, 55 seconds to go in the contest. Stay tuned with us after the game. We'll have scoring and stats of this one. We'll talk with both head coaches. Boyd County basketball into the timeout by the Rams, who are out of timeouts now. Allison Rigsby will give her a little shove in the backcourt and pick up her 4th. So Jada Ray will go to the free throw line. Ray's first free throw of the afternoon coming up. .6% free throw shooter is Ray, and the sophomore puts that one through with ease. Averaging 16 points, 2 rebounds a game. Second free throw rattles in and out, no good. And Opel fights for the rebound as she gets pounded to the ground. And Rigsby's going to pick up the 5th personal foul. And Opel will shoot 2 more. So Rigsby exits the game with 16 points and 5 rebounds. Sophia Maynard returning. First one's up is no good. Boyd County 17 of 24 today. One more for the senior. That was in and out, no good. Jada Ray fights for the rebound. Body's on the floor. Ray comes out of there with it. And Sophia Maynard will deliver the foul on the far side. 42 seconds to play. So Jada Ray for 2 more. First one is up as pure. 12 points for Ray. Two more for Jada Ray for 13 in the ball game, and a 12-point lead. That matches the largest it's been, 68-56. Hand off Maynard. Maynard to drive on the baseline, goes to the left side and finishes for her 21st of the contest. 68-58 trims the lead to 10. Sophia Maynard's going to draw or deliver the foul in the backcourt. And we'll go to the line and shoot 2 more with 25 seconds to go. And Bella Opel. This will be her 11th and 12th free throw shot in the basketball game. Raceland has shot 13 as a team. Boyd County now 18 of 29. One of 2 for Opel, who's right at her average of 50%. 11-point lead, 24 seconds to play. Campbell splits the defense, goes to the left side with the left hand. 7 for Brooke. 69-60. Do not deliver a foul. Jeez, oh Pete. Maynard picks up the 4th. We'll go to the line and shoot 2 more with 12 seconds to go. So Jada Ray for 2 more. Ray with 14 as she makes the first. Both of those go home. 15 for her, 11-point lead, 12 seconds to go. Broughton launches a long 3 on the way, no. Out of bounds it goes with 2.9 to go. 71-60 should be the final, barring no more fouls. We're not going to get them, and that's going to be your ball game. Boyd County makes it 4 in a row with a 71-60 win over the Rams here at the Palace postgame show when we return after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes, none compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around. The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Back at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table, final score in this one, 71-60. Boyd County led it by 11 in the first half. A 7-point lead after one quarter of play. That was after Nim Maynard stroked home a triple from half court to cut the lead to 7. Raceland trimmed the lead down to 5 at the break after outscoring Boyd County 18-16. They had it down to 4 at the end of 3. But Boyd County puts out its best offensive production of the game with a 22-point fourth quarter, and they win it by 11. 71-60. That gives them 4 in a row, moving their record to 8-4. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll look at our individual numbers as well as team statistics and try to grab both head coaches as we wrap things up here on the calendar year of 2024. Final score 71-60. We return after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mullen Boulevard in Grayson.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Back here in post-game coverage on Kool TV at the Papa John's Pizza broadcast table. James Carr, happy to have you along with us. Take a look at our team statistics. Boyd County, 42.9% from the field, 21 of 49, 8 of 17, 47.1% from three-point land, 21 of 32, 65.6% from the free throw line, 31 rebounds, 15 turnovers. They had 11 offensive rebounds. Sophia Stevens had 12 rebounds, 4 of those on the offensive glass. For Raceland, 41.5% from the field. That's 22 of 53. 6 of 22, 27.3% from long range. 76.9%, 10 of 13 from the charity stripe. 22 rebounds, 17 turnovers in the contest for the Rams. Joining me now in post-game coverage, head coach for the Boyd County Lions, Kim Groves. First off, Coach, what a win.
Thank you. It was a good win, good feeling to come out of here. Raceland's a good team, and just for us to be able to, down the stretch, put that one away, it feels good.
Every time that Raceland got within shouting distance, you guys found an answer. How big was that? Again, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and you have 22 points in the fourth quarter, your best offensive production.
Yeah, we just had to, it's one of those things that they're going to make their runs. They're a good team, and so we have to make sure that we're answering to that and doing the little things that we need to do to help us to be successful and getting the ball in the hands that it needs to be in, and taking the shots that we need to, and getting some defensive stops. And we got a couple of big rebounds down the stretch that I thought were pretty key to help us ice it.
The first half, the correct shot was Colin. Getting her the basketball was key. I mean, she was locked in. You could really tell she was feeling it in the first half of play.
She shot it well, and I thought we did a good job of really looking for her. There were a couple of times in particular, wasn't necessarily the play call, but Bella Opel, she did a really nice job of reading the defense and locating her and finding her and getting her the ball in those spots, and Colin was fortunate to knock it down. And then on top of that, we have Jada Ray, who is also capable of knocking it down at any time, Sophie Stevens. So it's nice whenever you have multiple options like that, and when one's performing, then the second half is probably going to come out and it's going to be someone else that has to step up.
How big was that when you guys got in some foul trouble early in the first half that Colin kind of had to go out and carry you guys, but her and Bella kind of settled things down there, but then you got your full collection back in the second half?
Right. The foul trouble definitely hindered our offensive flow a little bit, but thankfully, Bella and Colin were able to communicate together, work together, and be able to maintain while we had the others that were in some foul trouble. And then second half, when we get them back in and we have our regular crew going and we can get into our flow, it definitely helped us in that fourth quarter to be able to score a little easier.
I've always said Bella Opel is just a bulldog. She draws the toughest defensive assignment every night, and when she goes out, she is in your grill for 32 minutes. And tonight, she chased Nim Maynard to the concession stand if she went there. That's just what she does.
Yes, she is. She's one of the toughest on-the-ball defenders I think I've ever seen, especially in our 16th region basketball. Night in, night out, she is all over it on the defensive end, which really sets the pace and the tone for our game. She does a really nice job, and it really doesn't matter if it's a point guard, if it's off the ball player, if it's a post. I mean, she's a really, really, really good defender, and maybe some of that comes from her soccer skills too. She's a good defender on her soccer team, so we're blessed to have her.
Sophia Stevens tonight goes for a double-double, and she was just somebody that decided, I'm going to war in the paint, and when she kind of settled in, you could tell she was trying to take that game over, and really did in the second half.
Absolutely, absolutely. She's capable of doing that night in, night out. Speaking of tough, that's another kid that's just hard-nosed. She's a tough kid and knows how to just go get a basketball and kind of own it. Stepped out and hit a nice shot. Scored multiple times in the post, able to knock down free throws. She's just all around a tough matchup for other teams.
Mila was a good player for you coming off the bench there when you got in some foul trouble, and she's a player that if you can see 5-6 points come from her at night, that's a really big addition to your offensive production.
Absolutely, and she's capable of that every night. She steps in, and if we get her the ball down, she will finish that. She can hit an open jumper. Free throw percentage, she shoots a pretty good free throw percentage, so we try to utilize her a lot of times and drive a gap and let teams, kind of lose her a little bit, drive and pitch, and she can step in and put it in.
12 games into the season. What do you like about your team so far?
What I like about us most is our defensive intensity. We work and we take a lot of pride into our defense, and much of our game is centered around what we do on the defensive end. Tonight it was a little, off kilter, maybe with the foul trouble, kind of messed up our flow up early. But when we have Opel and Jada Ray and Zoe and guarding the ball in the front court, and it makes it really tough on opposing teams and hitting those passing lanes and allows us to play a little quicker.
Coach, nice win. Congratulations. Thanks for the time. Talk to you down the road.
Thank you very much.
Kim Groves joining us here in post-game coverage. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll talk with head coach Marty Thomas and wrap things up here from the Palace. 71-60. Boyd County wins it. We continue after this on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today. That's Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Other restrictions may apply.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Table 71-60 your final score. Let's look at our impact players for this afternoon's game. We'll start first with the Boyd County Lions. I'm going to go with Sophia Stevens as she finishes with a double-double, 15 points, 12 rebounds. She was 4 of 7 from the field, 51.7%. She had one three-pointer. That was a big one that answered a Raceland run. 6 of 10 from the charity stripe. 4 of her 12 rebounds on the offensive glass. But a heck of an individual effort by her. One of 4 players that finishes in double figures for Boyd County here this afternoon. Colin Groves paces them with 17. She had 14 at the break. She was 4 of 5 from long range. She went 1 of 3 in the second half of play. She added 3 rebounds. Bella Opel finishes with 16. Jada Ray and Sophia Stevens each with 15. For the Raceland Rams, a very tough afternoon for that young lady named Maynard. She finishes with 21 points, just a point above her season average of right at 20. 8 of 17 from the field, 2 of 6 from downtown Tripletown, including that half-court shot to end the first quarter that trimmed the 10-point deficit down to 7. And then she had a heck of a run to finish the third quarter when she stole the ball at the free throw line opposite her bucket, streaked the length of the court, and finishes off the window just before the horn to get the point to go home. She goes with 21. Allison Rigsby has 16 before fouling out of the ballgame. She led the Rams with 5 rebounds. Emma Broughton throws home 14 in the losing effort. So with the win, Boyd County goes to 8-4 on the season. They won 4 consecutive. Raceland with 2 consecutive losses now go to 6-5. Up next for the Rams is district play. Let's look at the Rams schedule. As they'll go to Lewis County on Thursday night. We'll have that game right here on Kool TV beginning at 7:30 tip-off. 7:10 our countdown to tip-off coverage begins. Then they'll go to the All-A Classic next week over in Fairview. Girls will play semifinals on Tuesday night, championship on Friday night, boys semifinals on Monday, championship on Thursday. We plan to have those games on Kool TV. We're still waiting the approval from Fairview that we can come in there and stream. But if they allow us, we will have all those games from Fairview in the All-A coming up next week. At Greenup on the 14th, Russell at home on the 17th. Then 3 games out of conference. They go to Martin County on the 20th, Elliott County on the 25th, and in Ashland on the 28th. Back home on the 31st against Lewis at McGoffin on the 1st of February, and then February 4th, Greenup County to close out district play. And then from that point, a couple of games and a couple of weeks, and we'll be into district tournament time around the area. Well, Coach Thomas has still not made his way out from the broadcast or from the locker room, so we're going to wrap it up here tonight. A hat tip to my crew, Felicia and Trey Collier. Phenomenal job as always by them. Greatly appreciate all their efforts, as well as Coach Kim Groves and coming up for her post-game interview, and again sending us over the photographs that we can use for our graphics. Greatly appreciate them as well. 71-60 your final score. Happy New Year to everyone out there tuning in. For Trey and Felicia Collier, I'm James Collier saying so long from the Palace.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This presentation of Raceland Rams basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.